We would get copyright struck so fast. You're right. We should do that. Yeah, if it's just for us. People are here. We're streaming out.
Hello everyone, welcome to our very first AGTV of National Craft Month, and we've called it Crafty Creations for a reason. So many of you are joining us for the first time because I just saw that in the chat, and if you joined us early, you got to hear Grayson doing a little talking about being a DJ for me. He said he turned as red as the hair on his head, which is so fun. I'm glad you guys got to hear him. I get get to hear him in my ear as we go through the show. So we're going to be together for the next hour, and I have so many wonderful things to tell you about because, you know, National Craft Month, it's our month, people. If we're not celebrating, you know, this month, I don't know when we're going to, because the amount of enthusiasm going on around here on these weekly Facebook post conversations, the contests, the incredible things that you've made and posted, we just can't be, we're so thankful for your participation. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, check out all of our social media channels, which by design we're streaming on today. So if you're, we see you YouTube, we see you Instagram Live, we see you Facebook, and especially all of you here on Anna Griffin Television, on annagriffin.com. That's the place to be because that chat just went cuckoo crazy with all the people saying hello to each other because that's what we're about. We're about creating this incredible community of people that love to make things, and it's really fun to see everyone. And so I have brand new craft items today in this show, which is really exciting. I have a trip to Anna's archive with several things that I think you're really going to want to pay attention to. We have 2 special bundles for you in this show today, which is exciting. We have 2 sneak peeks for you, which are really special because they are something that we've never released before. We have giveaways today. I'm going to give away a ticket to Crop at Home 5. I'm going to give away the sneak peeks, so you have to pay attention throughout the show, and the questions will be asked, and you will type in the chat to win. I'm going to start the show with the prompt for the winning of Create Crop at Home 5, okay? So, what's exciting? We also have a special guest today. All right, so I want you to answer this question. So if you don't have your ticket, right, and you've always wanted to come to a Create event, and this one is all about paper crafting, card making, and scrapbooking, what difference would it make in your life to attend? And I want you to put that in the chat. So what difference would it make in your life to attend the event? Now, our whole team is in the chat, and they'll be monitoring your answers throughout the entire next hour, and we will draw a winner at the end of the hour after 23 points on this list over here of mine. Just carefully craft that message. What difference would it make? Because that's what it's all about, right? All right, we're coming right back with our very first item. All right, now if you were joining us on HSN last, was it November? No, it was October, when we launched the Empress Elite machine on national television. We had something that we had never made before, which was a 12-inch cut and emboss folder. And we offered an auto ship then, and this is the second shipment of the borders. This is the scroll work borders. And what's exciting is that auto ship, if you ordered it on HSN, it is still shipping in April, and this is coming up. But today, if you love these, you can get these right here from us. This is the scroll work, brand new. Do you see how there's a geometric? There are 2 geometrics, this one being my favorite. This is almost like an infinity symbol. Love, love, love that design. And then look at this edged, beautiful fleur-de-lis. I'm going to turn it this way so you can see the fleur-de-lis with the perfect edge. So all 3 of these borders are available today, and they just make the prettiest outlines. And if you're a card maker, look at what happens. So 5 inches and 7 inches, that's your 12 inches, right? You can cut them and create beautiful frames. You can miter the corners and create incredible cards. But if you're thinking about, all right, I like those and I like them for scrapbooking, of course, right? Scrapbooking, these borders really give you an anchor for the layout. They give you a focal point, a place to hang the embellishments. And it's all made so easily by putting the paper in the folder. So I think if you cut, I think I would cut my paper just a little bit bigger than this to go in the folder so that you don't have to worry about where it's going to cut. But we're also using a little bit of wax paper in between our fancy shimmer paper and the folder. And we're using those extra long plates. Now, if you don't have these and you are coming to create Crop at Home 5, I would say get these 13-inch plates, okay? Because it's so fast and so easy to get these borders, and we have these large dies that we're using during the event. It goes through the machine twice as fast, and I think that it's easier. All right, now these, I think I needed my paper on the other side of that because it just laid right into there very, very quickly. All right, look at this. Look at that. It looks like a piece of wonderful, like almost polymer clay. There's that much incredible detail that comes from that single pass and the die cut edge. And this is, I mean, you could make napkin rings out of these. You could do so many incredible creative things. But I'm going to show you how just using a few of your favorite papers, right, the colors of those shimmer papers. Here we've done the gold, the blue, and the champagne. My goodness, this is going to cover up that gorgeous die cut. I don't know about that. Same thing, we're making what we love to call a compound border. So we're just putting them together so those fancy edges show. And then this is the 7-inch length of the border. And look at that. All right, we're just going to put them right together so that it shows down the middle. And then, of course, wow, celebrate your day. Love that. Love adding that kind of detail to a card, right? And adding that kind of detail to just about anything that you're crafting. So if you're thinking, okay, I love the cut and emboss folders, I love the icon ones, the seasonal ones that we do, look at what happens when we're scrapbooking. All right, so great. Okay, Amy loves my blouse. That's nice, thank you. Okay, okay, we're loving those projects, and that's great. So this is the scroll work borders, and if you're watching on AGTV, you can shop the show, which is really exciting. You can just click and add all these things to your cart, which is really, I think it's a nice way to be able to to shop, right? Okay, so if you joined us, gosh, was it 2 weeks ago already on HSN? My goodness, did we have a good time? If you watched those shows, let us know in the chat. I want to hear what was your favorite part about Craft Day for National Craft Month, because we have a live stream coming up next Tuesday, March 25th. We're going to be on Suzanne Gets Crafty at 9:30, from 9:30 to 10:30 next Tuesday. We're going to be talking all things Create Crop at Home 5. We're also going to be looking at some very special things during that hour. But we're going to, and we have a live guest during that. So just mark your calendars, 9:30 to 10:30 next Tuesday, March 25th. Okay, be right back with a really pretty new set of matte foil cardstock. That is PM, 9:30 p.m. March 25th. It's just a Facebook Live, so it's on Facebook on the Suzanne Gets Crafty hours. I think she's on for 2 hours. Okay, just hot off the presses, right? So if you are part of our luxury matte foil cardstock auto ship that is monthly, it started last October too, right? This is shipping to you in April. So if you did that on HSN and you had an auto ship for monthly matte foil, this is the April shipment available today. This is lavender matte foil, and look at that. It's got a little oil from this this little stuff that I decided that I was going to buy from Instagram, and I'll tell you about it in a second. So here you go, matte foils, 12 6x8, 12 8x12s, and we're talking about the prettiest color. Look how great it looks with pink. We're talking about, these are those scroll work borders with the lavender, with the gold, and you can see how like beautifully the paper cuts and shows off the detail in whatever it is that you want to make. So so back to the oil that was on my fingers that really went on the that went on the matte foil. So note to self, don't put this stuff on before you go on TV. It's supposed to make the crepey skin go away, right? Right, and for those of us that are, of a certain age, like we're just really consumed with those thoughts. And so anyway, it doesn't bode well for your crafting. This paper, however, does. And I think it just mixes so beautifully with like all the things in your craft room. So it's lovely lavender, right? It's just got that beautiful, perfect, it's kind of like those, like a crocus kind of lavender, right? When in a spring flower arrangement, it's not purple, right? You've got dark colors that are more purple. This one's just the right color. Sound like Goldilocks. Okie dokie. Penny goes, you look great. Oh, Penny, hi. Best part about being at HSN was having the live studio audience, which Penny was a part of. And I saw Martha's here and Erica's here and the whole gang. Like we had the best time. Oh, didn't we? Okay, so exciting. All right, so I'm glad that you think that's the perfect color. That it is here available on annagriffin.com, and it's 12 sheets, 6x8, 12 sheets, 8x12. All right, and I'll be right back because I'm coming up with I have something that, that when I say the word simply, you know what I mean, right? We're coming back with a really beautiful mini scrapbook album. That's good. Yeah, crocus. That was it, right? The crocus color. That's the color. Thank you. We should have named it that. Anyway, so when we are putting new products together, I'm always thinking about you. I'm always thinking about what you might want to make and how easy can I make it. And so this is our Simply Paisley mini scrapbook album. And when we say simply, it's a full-on kit. Okay, so it's coming with the mini album itself in this vibrant pink, and we have 10-page protectors on the inside, and then you're getting all of the double-sided cardstock. So this is all double-sided. It's 8x8, so the album pages are 8x8. They're color coordinated so that you don't even have to. You can just slide them in the page protector, use the front and the back as your base for your card, and then we only have to get out our 4x6 photos because they're our photo mats. Then we have the 3x3 photo for the square should you want to create that layout. And the titles are adjusted. These are lovely, right? So there are borders that work with this, and then there's a whole bunch of embellishments and journaling cards, so that the only difficult part about working with this product is choosing the pictures, right? Choosing the things that you want to save, the mementos, the memories that you want to share, right? This is designed to be something that you could do in an afternoon with friends and family. So we do give you a little head start with some of the layouts. We like to design across the fold of the book so that we are having, look at that, this is so cute, a little puppy, crowns, right? Graduation, what a great graduation album, a book of firsts, right? This is really something super easy to go and use, right? Not think about using, we're gonna use it, we're gonna make it, right? So it's a ring bound album, and then there we go. I think I saw that Patty was with us, right? I think these are her grandkids. How exciting this is, and how much fun it is to put these things in the book, right? So if you are just getting started in paper crafting, scrapbooking can be a little daunting. This makes it super quick and so fun. I'm gonna keep that. All right, so double-sided piece of cardstock, right? So 8x8. Now, if you're scrapbooking, you might want to cut this down and save that paper, but instead of just using the whole sheet on top. But here we go. So this is that standard photo mat size, and you're thinking, all right, I've got photos in my phone. They're 4x6. It's going to fit inside that frame, and then all of all of the embellishments are designed to go with, right, the color palette, the design of whatever photo you want to use, and then really just telling the story, right? The smiles always shine on your faces, and that's all we have to do. We don't have to overthink this. We really can just have fun with it and then present these, right? This is the perfect gift. If you love to make things, this is the perfect gift. All right, so exciting. We love the bold colors. We love all the things. So it's lavender, it's blue, it's pink, it's green, it's an olive green, and then paisley themed is the colors and some of the motifs inside this kit. Okay. Very, very exciting. Now, do we like that? Yeah, love this album. Great for grandmothers. Yes. Okay. So exciting. Okay, I will remind everybody about the prompt to win the Crop at Home 5 ticket today. What difference, you're going to answer this question, what difference would coming to the event make in your life? What difference would it make? And you want to put that in the chat because we have a team of people monitoring the chat, answering your questions. I'm sure you've seen that already. And I'll just keep reminding you. All right, coming back with another Simply kit, but this time it's for card making. I love that. Leslie says the difference would be not crafting alone. I love that. That's one of the things that I got to talk about on HSN 2 weeks ago was like I was leading a conversation about what it's like to be creative, feel creative, and be in an environment of people that are creative and really rejoice in that. And just like that's what our Crop at Home 5 event is all about. This year it's been redesigned. It's about paper crafting. And the reason I keep talking about it is because the window is closing very quickly. We're shipping the week of April 15th, and that's, gosh, it's just a few weeks away. The prep videos are being shot next week. They're going to be loaded by tax day. Oh my goodness. Okay, so exciting. So if you've been on the fence about it, now's the time. All right, here we go. Simply Perfect Patterns card making kit. This is a kit that's going to make 12 incredible all occasion cards that are so lovely. So we're talking about a die cut card, a beautiful die cut layer, three-dimensional stickers, sentiments, hand-tied bows, and pre-printed cards. So if you're thinking you want a project with somebody, right? You want to create something with somebody, like happy birthday to you. You want to give something to people to take home with them. These kits, these are just the jumping off point because look, on the inside, everything is already ready for you. Three-dimensional stickers, gold foil embellishments, sentiments that get us started. I do recommend that you say more on the inside of these kits than just what's written. But if you don't have time, we do give you a giant head start. But you see these gorgeous vellum layers? They each have a sticker that corresponds with the artwork on them so that even if you were looking at the idea sheet that comes with this, there's nothing to it, right? We've done that special magical thing that we do, which is to reverse engineer all the pieces and parts so that it goes together when you get it out of the box. So let's go here. So we choose a card, right? So may your special day bring you all your heart desires. Okay, what special day would that be? Okay, maybe that's, gosh, we're coming up on, there's lots of weddings going on. I know I've just been talking to Donna Lee about her daughter's wedding. Hollis is getting married, and we've just been having the best time. This is, this is it. This is where you want to really spend your time thinking about the people that you're going to send this to, all right? Not worrying about composition or die cutting machines or did I get that on straight or does it fit in the envelope, right? None of that typical card making construction and analysis, right? None of that is required. This is all about the freedom to be creative and to have fun and to enjoy the ride. And so there we go. All right. Oh, look at this. I love the way the cards come together. Diane, I've never been to a Crop at Home event. It would be, I can't read it all, but I love it. Okay, yes, you are making, during the event, we are making both card making and scrapbooking, right? We're making 2 cards in each class, 2 scrapbook pages in each class. You choose if you want to do it all or just some, but you're gonna be so prepared by the time you get to the classes that everything that you make you're just gonna feel so empowered from it. Okay, we are coming right back with a very special guest. Hello, Tony. Welcome to AGTV.
Oh, thank you so much for having me. Hello, everyone. Hi, Ohio Griffinites.
They're in the house. I've seen them. They're messaging about you. It's like it was right at the beginning. They said, "Is Ohio on today?" Yes. So exciting to meet you, almost in person, because I want to show everybody how we know Tony. And you see this, the Ohio Griffinites group sent me this incredible album. Tony, I'm going to flip to your page.
No.
What, you don't like this? I love this. What's wrong? What's the matter? What's the oh no?
I'm actually shy. All the Griffinites are cackling because they know it's not true, but I'm trying not to pass out, but I'm okay.
Okay, well, let's just take a breath. Ready?
I'm ready.
Yeah, that's good. Okay, I love that you sent this to us, and the Ohio Griffinites have been a big part of our Create events. We surprised Tasha, your fellow admin, once on her birthday because her husband asked us to, live from the event. Do you remember that?
Yeah, it was so special. She was over the moon.
Well, I want to talk to you about something that is near and dear to my heart, and that is when we take care of others. And you shared with us that that's something that you do. So tell everybody a little bit about your daily life.
Okay, well, I'm a mom of 4, and I have 3 sons and a daughter. And my youngest son, he is an adult with special needs. He's developmentally delayed, and so I'm not only the caregiver, I'm also his guardian. So I'm always thinking, did I do enough for him? Did I set him up to, segue into this world and allow him to be a part of us, in this world, just the way he is, and be accepted.
Yeah, wow, that is amazing. And so, in this year of self-reflection, I know, like for me, right, if I'm doing all the giving, right, and not giving back to myself, right, it's hard to keep giving, right, like without the scales being out of balance. Tell me how do you give back to yourself?
Well, really, I go to your crops. I do create, and I love to craft because it just fills my my sense of being and purpose, that I can refresh myself and be the best that I can possibly be for not only my son, but for the people around me, for the people I love. And so that's the wonderful thing about not only what you emulate and what your products allow us to do, but we can be creative in a safe place and an accepted place, and that we all belong, no matter if you crafted 2 minutes ago or you've been doing this for ages. So that's the wonderful thing about your community.
I love that. The buzzword there was belonging, and I think we all want to belong, and yes, we have worked harder at the community than we have on the content in the event, and that says a lot because the content's incredible. Now you are joining us, right, for the event?
Oh yeah.
Very
soon. I have to do that virtually because my daughter is a junior, my son is a graduating, so I'll be in and out. But I will have you on to calm me down and keep me going for that weekend.
Well, congratulations on the graduation. That's amazing.
Thank you.
Well, and what's so nice is that you can join us whenever you're available, and you can replay all the content and the classes at your leisure. And I love that since you've been before, you know that, but there are people listening that maybe don't understand that part of it. Can you tell people like your favorite part of the platform that it's on?
Well, a lot of it is really meeting everyone. It's kind of like that song that Michael Bublé sings, I just haven't met you yet. You have friends here, and you just haven't met them yet. You just got to come in and join.
So that's so perfect with that. We should DJ that, Grayson. I just haven't met you yet. What a wonderful song to put ahead of the event and to spur people on of meeting each other, and because it can be daunting. You're right. Well, Tony, I wish you all the best. I know we will see you in just a few weeks again. You and Tasha and Deanna and all the Ohio Griffinites, because we have a special place for you in the event. It's all the state groups, and so anybody interested in joining, you would welcome them with open arms, right?
Oh yeah. It's all a great party. It's a wonderful party. Everybody should come. Come to the party.
It is a big party. We have so many fun surprises planned. Well, Tony, thank you so much for joining us. Even you didn't seem shy for 1 second, and I will continue loving my gift from you and everyone. I even have the card. Look at that. Okay. All right, we got to get back to it. I've got to tell everybody about the event, and then we're going to give one away. So if you see in the chat anybody that stands out for you that you think that should come, let us know, okay?
All right, got it.
All right. Thank you, Tony. Bye-bye. Bye. Oh, that is wonderful. Okay, so I'll take all that. Let's just move my big machine here since I kind of went over. Thank you, Heather. Wow. All right, so if you don't know what we're talking about the twice yearly event that we do that is the culmination of so many wishes and hopes and dreams of this brand and all the people that make up this company, and that was to actually connect with the people that love our products and the experience of our products. So we do this twice a year. This is coming up, this next event is coming up May 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. And again, that won't matter. It is live those 3 days. I talk for 3 days straight. But we get to meet people in the community. We get to create things that you wouldn't, that you might have seen on TV, or that you have seen in a photo, or you might have seen on our YouTube channel, or it all comes to life, and we do it step by step. I hold your hand through the whole thing. So this year we're actually we have 3 brand new collections inside the box. This is the Antique Botanicals collection, and the techniques that we're teaching on the cards translate to the same technique in a larger format in a 12 by 12. So we're creating paper art. So if we're looking at Leon, this is the box pattern. We are creating those same wonderful things that if you're starting out, right, you're going, okay, I want to do that. That looks hard. How do I do that? We teach you how to take away skills, very, very wonderful, useful skills. Whether you like the paper color combination or the layout or not, you can take away the ability to see embellishments inside of paper, fussy cut them out. create visual focal points, right? Miter the corners, like all these amazing things. But inside the box, there's $1,800 worth of tools, materials, and incredible things. And so it's all hosted on a private platform, and that private platform is where you get to meet the thousands of people that are in the event with you. And every day we have okay, let's see that, Grayson, because every day we have this is the platform. You navigate it just like it's home for the event from now and for all time. And in each class that we live stream, we have digital instructions that you can download. You can see pictures of what you're making, so that you can take that away with you too, which is really amazing. So we are getting ready to launch a stock up sale, which you don't want to miss. You have to have your ticket to be invited to the stock up sale. We have a warehouse sale at the end, which has all custom made product in it this year. There's the craft room, everybody. Each night the craft room is so much fun. You get to be on camera with 10 people at your table. Look at, there's me, there's Sharon and Heather and I talking to Belinda, and it just gets so fun. You table hop. Look, there's Erica, and Leslie, and that, to me, that's just the best part. So that's at the end of each day. We go to the craft room. It's like a ballroom. We have a big party with our cameras and microphones on whatever device that you're watching the event on. So very, very exciting. I'm glad you got to see that. Okay, the craft room was fabulous. I'm glad we added that. All right, we're coming back with the biggest thing in the archive. It's our birthday card making kit. All right, so fun. So the archive is a segment on every AG TV show where we dip into the things that we have very little of. And sometimes that's less than 3 dozen of something. And this is Birthday Celebrations Card Making Kit. This is the big kit that we do every year. And you won't see this until August of this year. So normally we release it in July. It's not happening until August. It's always preceded by a big Christmas version. We're talking about 300 to 400 pieces to make 48 cards. Well, just under 500 pieces. 48 birthday cards, all right? So they're pre-printed. They have lots of beautiful color. They have foil stamping, the cards, the traditional cards, right? We have little foil. We give you the adhesive. We give you the card layers, and then we give you card toppers, and these are like cards in seconds, which is really fantastic. And then we give you all the things that if you wanted to create them from scratch or add die cutting and do all those fun things, that also comes inside the box with the pre-tied ribbons. And then we give you, in this particular one, we have a little idea sheet that gets you started. And so this one, so whose phone number is that? That's my handwriting too. How funny. Let's call it. All right, AG 1482. So that means this was in 2022. Okay, were you with us in 2022? Were you? Okay, if you were, you know how great this card kit is. We went and for those of you that are AG members, one of the things we created a class. This is one of the cards that we make in the class in finishing school. This is also one of those cards. So you see what can happen when you're not just putting the card topper on the front of the card, right? Or mixing the embellishments, right? We actually teach you wonderful techniques and ways of combining the elements because the card kits are so full. All right, so borders that are included, we cut that one down. Then here we go with those incredible little card layers. And then that's really all there is to it. So if you're taking one of the card toppers, and you see how easy that was, we go back with the actual sticker that matches the card topper, right, to make it 3D. We can add a different sentiment on the top, and then this particular kit has card inserts, and so they're not pre-printed on the inside. So we're just gonna go inside and let's see what it says, right? We're gonna say, may your birthday bless you with monumental bliss. Okay, there we go. Your birthday's gonna bless you with that. All right, and then here we go. But birthday love to you. Have a wonderful birthday. Lots of incredible, a lot of beautiful embellishments that you can use across all of the card making kits that you have from us. That's the idea. That's always the idea. Does it mix and match across decades, not just across the day? Okay, so exciting. Yay. All right, I'm coming back. I've got 2 more archive items just for you. Have I seen, I haven't been able to read the chat. Are you answering what difference it would make in your life if you came to Crop at Home 5, right? We want to give away this ticket. I'm sure that the team is looking and making sure that we're capturing everyone's answers. Very, very, very exciting. All right, so when I think about this particular die set, always makes me happy. Pop-up cards are some of my favorite. And this is our, look at this, cake pop-up die set. And you know, it's a card with a surprise inside, and we are able to, you know, have fun putting together the mechanism of all of that, right? So we're always being paper architects, and if you haven't seen this, this is the folding cake, right? So this is the top layer of the cake, and then they go down inside, and then these 2 dies actually wrap around, and then you are given again the technical instruction for doing such a thing. And this is I think this is the most important part, because with all the, you know, all the Me Too product out there, the quality of what we do, it's shown in the engineering, right? It's shown in the step-by-step instruction for putting these together. This is not an easy card, but we have made it as simple as we can possibly make it. This part is the most important part, right? So that it closes, it's scored properly, it closes, it fits in the envelope, doesn't stick together, right? All of those things have to go in the instructions. So thanks, Misty. She says, I love the instruction sheets. I think Misty is also, I saw this at the top, this is her first AGTV live. Welcome. So exciting to have you. Okay, like, oh, now we're getting those ticket winners. I see them. Very, very good. Would love to learn and make new friends. Deborah says the center of this is tricky. You are right. You see how the candle has to pop up. It gets threaded through the 2 layers. And again, everything is ABC. I don't have it here, but what the die is going to do is it's going to create the score lines for everywhere it needs to score. And you just put the little tabs together, you hook them in, you add them to the base, and then when the base is complete, it goes on the inside of the card. So exciting. All right. Okay, now I don't have to go to graphic, Grayson, because the layer cake cardstock is exactly what you just saw that made all those cards. So if you got the die set, look at this. This is the prettiest. Okay, so the cake pop-up dies, layer cake foil cardstock, gorgeous stripes. Like, it's double-sided, and so it's like a macaroon color palette. It's very festive. Look at that. That's going to go with that lavender matte foil that we had at the top of the show. And then each one of these patterns has a gorgeous texture or tonal on the back of them. So as you use these with those dies, right? So if you see how on the outside of the card we've got the stripes. You can use the stripes to create the edges of the card as well, and there you go. So the inside, the double-sided is where this really works, but then if you want to hand cut the borders, transform it into something completely different. All right, there's 48 sheets of 12 by 12 double-sided cardstock. It is foil stamped. Each sheet has gold foil stamping on it. So if you're thinking, oh, I like that, that's a lot of value, 48 sheets and all 48 are foil stamped, that's a good paper pack. So if you haven't seen it, right, now's your time. That's what the archive is all about. Okay, next we're coming back with 2 bundles of paper that we put together just for you, because we know you've got a lot of dies and you need some really great paper. And so we'll be right back. Okay, so we think about spring, I think about plaids, and I think about Easter baskets, and I think about, those pastel colors. Well, what we did was we put together a plaid cardstock bundle just for you. And so this is being made here in the warehouse. And what's so nice about it is that I'm thinking this is like, gosh, how many sheets is this, Heather? Let's put the machine back. I put the machine in my way so I can't see. There we go. All right, so it's 36 sheets of cardstock, and then it's single-sided. But you see how great the plaids are? And I did see somebody say that those striped papers were perfect for belly bands, and you are so right. But these plaids, right? This is fun. This is really. I feel like we have turned the corner to spring every time I look at this. But as you go through with the 36 sheets, right? You see we've got pinks and greens, and then when we get here, we have like blue and gold. And you see all this foil, right? I like how the camera gets all that. That color is so rich and pretty. This is all going to mix really well with the floral cardstocks and the things that are spring-like, the spring embellishments, anything that's, here we go, like, look at that. So your shimmer cardstock, so everything is in the same color palette, some similar tones, but then we have the plaid. So it's a nice geometric that lets everything sort of bounce off the design, and there we go. Happy birthday to you. All right, 4 each of 9 different designs. So exciting. Okay, now we've got another one. We want to do a little graphic. I'm going to show you this text paper bundle that we made just for you as well. One of the best things about the swag pouch that comes in the Crop at Home 5 box, right? There's the event box, you have 3 beautiful collections, and then you have a swag pouch. Inside the swag pouch is all this incredible text weight paper that matches all the new collections, and it's only in the box, right? So you can't get it separately. Well, we went through our warehouse and found that we had all these fun text weight papers. Okay, so this is what a text weight paper is, right? This is 120 GSM paper. This is made for ruffling and folding and fussy cutting, and look at the colors. All right, so we've got foil stamped text weight papers, right, in gorgeous colors. We have our rose collection in the top of this. So pretty. And so as you're looking at this, we're talking about having 24 sheets of text. Let's show you. What do I mean? There we go. This is kind of what we're thinking about. you can't do all of that, right, with the paper tricks and all of the, like these, the little sea urchin fold. It only works on text weight paper, right, because you have to be able to manipulate it. So even something like this, where we fussy cut and layered the scrapbook page, you want to do it on the lighter weight paper so that you don't, you know, get those wrist cramps and finger cramps from all that fancy cutting. Okay, you can quill it, right? You can quill the text weight paper. You can do all the paper tricks, right? You can definitely die cut it. You can add it like a lace doily to your projects. So nice to have something lightweight, easy. Makes your cards less bulky as well. You might end up not spending as much on postage now, would you? Okay, very exciting. All right, next we're coming back with the mystery box. Yes, we are. Since this is our first AGTV show of National Craft Month, right? So of March, it's already, gosh, we're already half done. At the beginning of every month, there are thousands of very smart people that have signed up for the auto ship of our mystery box. And so March 2025 marks the beginning of a new year of the mystery box. And you know, every person that I meet that loves to craft is always talking about the mystery box and how you're getting full-size products. It is not, this is wrong. Anyway, we did it's $39.95, right? It comes out every month at the beginning of the month, and it has $100 worth of value inside this box. Now, it's an auto shipment, so it is something when you sign up, it happens every single month, and we are choosing things that are seasonally appropriate, things that we think you would like. And let me just tell you, surprises abound, because what I have here, I just want to show you February's mystery box. Look at that. An essential tools mat, right? Look at this. You got tiny scissors and scoring tools and pricking tools in the mat, and there were journaling tags and rub-ons. There was the die set, and then there was even matte foil cardstock. So we try and put together things that give you the opportunity to try something new, try something that is not secondhand. It's all brand new, right? And then you know you add it to what you're doing, so it's always additive. That was the February, so it's always a mystery. March, I know, has something that you would never dream that would come in the mystery box, because I approved it yesterday. So excited. There are 168 people that can participate. That's it. And you'll have to wait till the next month. We had some attrition last month. So anyway, okay, we're coming back with two brand new sneak peek items. I like that you love the mystery box. That's so fun. I'm so glad. There's nothing. I don't know where in the world you like. I used to love to go to the first outlet stores, like when they were real outlets. They weren't things that were made for the outlets. And I was always scoring like the latest, greatest thing that made me happy, especially around clothing. Well, our mystery box is as close to that experience of yesteryear as anything I can come up with. But now we're switching into there's two sneak peeks, and this is what it would have been like for you to come to Create 10 last November. And what's neat about this is we have a few of these left. This first one is our Class 6, which was the theatrical greetings, dies, and materials. This is what you're getting. What this does is it makes cards, right, that do this, okay? We taught this at Create, and we have all the incredible materials to create these types of cards that, you know, they're 5 by 7, they fit in the envelope, but the cards that actually, this was one of the classes, right? This was one of the projects in the classes with the sliding people inside the audience, right, of the theater. Whether you're looking out or looking in, this is a really unique set. So everything, all those materials come in the kit. These are the dies. And these are the ways, like all of this is designed to create that type of card. But you can see that you've got these 3D dies that could create layers for cards. It could create tabs for things, tags, because you are able to use them for many other things. But this is how we create and assemble a theater card. There is a little counterintuitive stuff, so you have to have this because you don't have access to the actual class, because this is now outside of the event. But the materials inside this, so let me just back up. I realized what I just said. So if you had a ticket to Create 10, you can see Create 10 in all the classes from now on, okay? Always from now on. If you're buying the dies and materials set and you did not have a ticket to the event, you're getting the step-by-step instruction that comes in the pouch, okay? This is 300 GSM cardstock. It is double-sided. You get gold foil in the cardstock. You get these giant scenes. You get oversized envelopes, and then you get all these wonderful embellishments to make those theater cards. So we're talking about having so much fun, right, with those Victorian ladies, right, creating what looks like, you know, a beautiful living room. You are creating things like flowers, fairy tales, right, whatever you want to tell yourself. That's me. I'm telling myself some fairy tales. Here we go, right? Gorgeous formal rooms and ladies in waiting. So lots and lots of fun. Now, if you like this, right? So you can just wait for a second. If you like the dies and materials kit and you did come to Create 10 and you want a refill, we actually have that, and this is just the materials. So the 300 GSM cardstock, the embellishments, the scenes, it's just that. So it's 12 6x12 cardstock sheets and 6 8x12 matte foils and 40 embellishments, 6 sentiments, 12 scenes, and 6 envelopes. So that's kind of cute. So, and if you liked everything I just showed you, the papers are in this set. Okay, whether you want to do the class or not. All right, now you can have it all. There you go. Okay, Grayson, we're coming back. We're coming. We've got one more sneak peek. My goodness. All right, so you also, there are those of you that did not join us for Create 10 and you didn't get the chance to see this, to see the antique scrapbook that inspired this incredible fan. This is a set of dies and materials to create the most beautiful slimline card. Okay, we're talking about double-sided, all right, double-sided card. This is, you see how it folds up, fits in the envelope? Slimline, I said. In our class, we did this incredible 5-panel fan, and we have not offered these dies separately and until today. And what's so exciting about this is that this is the incredible die set. There are 2 different paddles for the fan, and they're signified by a decorative die that goes on top. Each one of these has a shadow layer die and a tassel. And when we're thinking about doing this, all right, so we're thinking about beautiful old world things, but made brand new, made with this technique of an over-under ribbon threading that allows each of the fan, like what I just did, right, allows this to to stack like that. So this took some engineering and some know-how for it to stay like that. Fans are actually tied like this, right? They are not always with ribbon, but the construction is the same. So this is really, really fun. But then we have the incredible paper. So inside this materials kit is the double-sided 300 GSM cardstock in the peacock, the sort of gray blue, the pink, and the green. And you see each one of these is one of our beautiful paper patterns. We also have solids and matte foil to match. So we have gold, champagne, and blue so that your fans all go together. But here's where it gets really exciting. So we do give you the envelopes, but we've designed the interior of the paddles of the fans to match that beautiful antique scrapbook that I have, so that you can tell a story with your sentiment. All right, it's all coming in this little pouch, and this is really something else. So we're talking about scenes that go together. This one's been all mixed up, but fairy tale scenes, flowers, right? There's also pets in this as well. There we go, kitty, and lovely flowers, right? There are tassels inside the set, and again, you want to keep all the colors together, swans, the whole thing. It's just really, really extraordinary. So, do you like this? Do you like it? I love this. Yeah. I have a collection, a small collection. Small collection of antique fans that are framed in beautiful shadow boxes. And what I love about this is that this is just as worthy as the antique of having a display like that. Yes. So much fun. So many exciting things coming around here. And when I say, exciting, we're talking about some really exciting stuff launching during Crop It Home 5 for the first time ever. Brand new products launching in the event. Okay, got to be there to see it. If you want the refill kit for the fan class, or to have more of those wonderful little scenes to decorate the fans, this is available in today's show as well. Okay, and I'm not even going to do the little demo because I just think this is so pretty. Oh, that was really funny. That was one of the things I said in November. So pretty. I said it every single time I couldn't open my mouth. We were laughing about it so much through the whole thing. But if you were part of Create Crop at Home 4, you got a look into yesterday's Instagram story that I shared, which was so funny. If you know, you know. What the hell? What the hell? That is so funny. You should be following us on Instagram for these random things that I post, not Sarah. Sarah is really good at posting things that are meaningful, and I post the stupid stuff. So it is fun to watch. Okay, so that happened. That happened during Crop at Home 4. Okay, so exciting. All right, we like that. We love this. 44 days till that event, Martha. She's counting it down. And you guys, you've seen Martha in all those pictures that she shares of the Texanas and everybody getting together. Martha is even more of a firecracker in person. I got to meet her 2 weeks ago in the flesh, and I'm still smiling about it. She is as lovely as all those incredible pictures. So, Martha. Okay, so let's give away the Simply Paisley mini scrapbook album. Let's give away the theatrical cards, and let's give away the fans. What do you think? All right, so in the chat, this is how you could win one of those, not all three. You want to tell us in the chat what inspired the French fans class. What inspired this incredible class? And you want to put that in the chat. What? And I talked about it twice just recently. You didn't even have to wait for long. Yeah. Okay, we're still loving Martha. Okay, Martha's ready to move to Florida. How exciting! Oh. Okay, we see some of it. Okay. Yeah. There, I see one. All right, so let's the right answer for the 10th right answer, which was my antique scrapbook. It's shaped like a fan. It is so beautiful, and I showed it during the event. And that's also one of the best things about our events is that you get an up close and personal look at things that inspire me. You get to learn about me and the people that I work with every day, and we have the best time. So, okay, yeah, lots of people. Martha, you're gonna have to go back and read all the comments about you. All right, so let's see. I have a giveaway for Create Crop at Home 5, right? Oh, wow, okay. Oh, thanks, Grayson. We do have, right, okay, good, because Anna didn't mention it. So, yes, yesterday, I think it started yesterday. I'm not sure. It might start. We have a special. I know 2 weeks ago it was the Today Special on HSN, and the Crop at Home 5 event was, and so we have a special going from today through next Monday of $50, $45 off of Crop at Home 5. You don't have to put in a coupon code. It's on sale on our website because we're getting down to last chance because everything is shipping on the 15th, the week of the 15th. So exciting. All right, but I have a winner of today, and here's what she said to be the winner. Having a chance to attend would boost my self-confidence in scrapbooking and card making and return the joy to my heart and soul that I've been missing. And that's from Diane Chapko. And Chapko? Yeah, Diane, I love that. Let's all return the joy to our hearts and souls. What a great idea. I'm sorry that you've been missing it, but it's like you have to notice that it's missing in order to put it in, now don't we? We have to go through whatever we grow through. So exciting. All right, so our listen up, everybody that's an AG member. We have a members only live stream next Tuesday, and gosh, it's been way too long since we've seen each other. Members only live streams are a little bit different than these AG TV shows because it's all about sneak peeks. It's all about members only products, members only pricing, members everything only. It's an extravaganza. So that's next Tuesday at 12 o'clock. You'll be getting an email about that. And we have our next AGTV show is our Craft Month sale. It's on the 27th of March. It's a Thursday. You might remember last year we did these live sales, but we're going to end a National Craft Month with a bang. So right here on AGTV. So I hope you'll join us, you'll be getting a little notification about that as well. All right, and then our next AGTV proper show is April the 2nd, right after April Fool's Day. So gosh, I can't believe we've got one more solid week of National Craft Month. I want you to participate with us. Make sure that we're giving away tickets to Crop at Home every week. We have all these fun contests and things that you can win and things that you can do to participate. So we're all returning that joy, right, to our hearts. Thanks everybody for joining us. Bye for now.